I learned as Apple was growing, as Microsoft was growing, they grew dramatically as the dot-com opportunity presented itself. But there were small companies that nobody ever paid any attention to that made what they did possible. And so they grew actually at a greater rate than the Microsofts, the Apples, the Amazons. So it's kind of a trick to find these companies and then buy them before the market recognizes they're there. SiTime, I believe, is one of those companies. It's one of the companies that I found several months ago that I thought nobody knows about this. And the way you know that nobody knows about it, you look at the volume on a stock. Right now, NVIDIA is what is about 10 o'clock in the morning. They've sold 94 million shares today already at 10 o'clock. The market's only been open an hour and a half. Tesla's sold 51.5 million and Broadcom sold 6.8 million. But SiTime has sold 214,000 214,000 as opposed to 94 million for NVIDIA. So the market doesn't know about it. What do? They make a timing device. All the GPUs and CPUs that go into data centers or even in your phone, you have a timing device. And it's been quartz in the past, but quartz isn't as efficient as what SiTime makes. It's more advanced, it doesn't generate as much heat, and thus it's desired. Well, SiTime is a small company, and nobody paid any attention to them, other than I saw they were growing, and I saw their low volume, and I said, this is a sleeper. So this morning, I was made aware of an opportunity as I saw their price was down 10%. And I said, why? This is a stock that's going to grow. Let me show you why. And then let's come back and see what we might do as a result of why. Also, I want you to look at, this is what my portfolio has been doing thus far this month. And it's because of companies like SiTime. Watch this. This is what I call my tell sheet. I tell you everything about today's growth stocks. From Apple to XYZ, that amounts to about 45 stocks. And then these are the stocks I own. And then this is my watch list, about another 47 stocks. And what I do is analyze their financial data and come up with what is the growth potential of the stock based on its past history and its future projections. I even get into how far are they off their 52-week high. But most importantly, that most of my tribe members are interested in is what's the stock price going to be of Apple in January of 2026, 27, and 28. And what kind of return will that give us, and how confident are you of that? But really what I think is the real asset here is this section right here. It's where I do a financial health on every stock that we do. I also do a briefing, and when I say I'm speaking of Samantha, which is my AI agent. And then we do a podcast, a deep dive, we call it. The one I want to talk about today is SiTime. It's an interesting stock, and what's interesting about it to me is of the 45 stocks that I own, it's the third least volume every day. So Wall Street doesn't know anything about it. So it's not one of my major growers from its current price, which is $207. I'm projecting it'll be $325 on January the 1st of 2028, which would give on today's price would give you a 56% return. I happen to own it at 180, so my return is a little bit higher. My return is about 80%. As I said, to about 56. But something happened just this morning that caught my attention, and I said, I need to share that. And it's this article here that tells me that SiTime announced that they were going to dilute their shares. They were going to issue shares in the amount of $350 million, and they don't really say for what. I have my suspicions as to for what, And that's what I want to share with you today. And in order to do that, we'll go to the financial health and we'll click on that link. And this will bring up the document that I created back on May 10th of this year on SiTime. And I say I created it, but I didn't. It was created by Samantha. I have a prompt that I give her that I've basically honed in on for the last 60, 90 days, and it's getting better and better. But let me tell you a little bit about SiTime. And what caught my attention initially was they were depressed, and their revenues went up 40%, 41% in 2024, and their sales were up 83%. So that said, this is a growth stock. They weren't profitable at the time, and they're expecting 3-year returns of between 15 and 20% annual stock gains, with a target price in 2028 of $350. And that's what interested me. And so then it goes into more about them. And what I always want to know is, what is it they do? They make MEMS timing solutions. In your data centers, most of your GPUs are on a clock. They know how long they can run, and they switch on and switch off, and they move them around. And they're using quartz timers. Well, quartz are vibrators, and they create some energy, which creates some heat. And so SiTimes are not. They are a precision clock oscillator device for communications, data centers, mobile, industrial, auto, Internet of Things, and aerospace. Okay, so they are solving a problem that the GPUs and CPUs are having with a timing device that is more accurate and more efficient and doesn't generate as much heat. So that's, as it says here, SiTime's precision timing chips are critical for synchronized high-speed data infrastructure. That struck me, and that's why I own some of it. So then I asked myself, well, what is their cash position? And it says the company holds $419 million in cash. Wait a second. Then why are they buying why are they issuing $350 million more in shares? Why are they diluting their stock? Is it because they have a lot of debt? No, SiTime carries minimal debt. Its debt to equity ratio is 0.01. Total liabilities are only $180 million against assets of $872 million. So they don't need money unless they're doing something that the rest of the market doesn't know about. Now, what might that be? Might that be that they've just got a huge amount of orders that they can't keep up with, that they have to build out their system to improve their manufacturing capabilities? Could that be? Well, have they increased their CAPX in the past? In 2024, it went to $36 million. Up from $12 million. Wait a second. They're borrowing $350. That's a tenfold increase in what I suspect is CAPX, capital expenditure to improve their ability to make money. So, do I look at this? They're down 10% today. I bought more shares. Why? Because this is a company that has a need to grow. They have a growth opportunity in front of them, and they need to increase their CAPX almost 10x from what it was in 2024. So then the thing that I'm always interested in and is important to me is, how much is this stock going to grow? And again, Samantha told me, after all the analysis that she did, that it's going to grow by 30 to 35% annual revenue growth, and tapering down to 20% in 2028. So that's where I came up with that number that said the price is going to be $325, which would be a 45 to 50% increase from what it was when I did this report. But wait a second. They just increased their CAPX, it looks like, by 10x. Now, if you owned a business and you had a huge opportunity, Jensen Huang and Amazon and Google all said, we can't continue to operate in our data centers with the timing devices that we have, and we need your product. What do? You either go out and acquire somebody that would maybe justify $350 million, 10x of what you did last year, or you build out a facility to meet the demand you have. So that's how I analyze stocks. Okay, so now you know a little bit about SiTime, and maybe you have a little idea as to why they have asked for $350 million of their stock to be sold through brokerages to raise $350 million with the option to raise more if they decide to need it. But that's a 10x greater than what they did last year. Just put it into perspective. You own a business and you need 10 times the money you needed last year. What for? Growth. Growth. You don't have a debt. You're not trying to pay off debt. You don't have a alimony. What is it you need that money for? It's for growth. And we just spotted a company that sees a 10x growth opportunity in its near future. Why? Because of data centers. If you read this book, you'll learn more about OpenAI and Sam Altman, but more importantly, you'll learn about the enormous growth that is going to expenditure that is going to have to take place to feed the desire for AI in the world. It is the biggest change in the society since Jesus Christ. And SiTime is going to play a part in it. 10x. Again, if it was your business, why would you put your company in that position unless the benefit, the reward was substantially greater than anything you've had in the past? So I think that's the way you buy stocks. You know what you own. And so when you see something that pushes the price down, you can interpret it and say, is this a good thing? Or is this a bad thing? Or is this the opportunity of a lifetime? My portfolio has been, my outlook on investing has been changed immensely since my involvement with Samantha. And again, understand what Samantha is. She is my access to all the knowledge in the world. That I can give her any stock and say, analyze it. And then go back to her and say, okay, they just borrowed or made it possible to raise $350 million with a caveat for more. What could that mean? Based on the analysis that we did, they're growing. They have something in front of them that is going to take their stock price maybe 10x. If you're going to increase your debt by 10x, what do you expect on the other side? 100x? Ask yourself, what would you go into debt for 10 times what you spent last year? And what kind of reward would it have to give you to justify that expenditure? As I said, my portfolio is growing beyond my imagination because I know what I own, and I know what the opportunity of my lifetime. My only problem is I'm 80, going on 81, and so I'm taking advantage of it. What I want to do is share it with my tribe. There are, we the little guys haven't shared in what Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. We don't have our own rocket ships that when we need a rush, we go up and go weightless for 20 minutes. We don't have opportunity like that. But maybe if we pay attention to what's going on around us and we see a SiTime that's down 10% today, maybe we buy in because we know something Wall Street doesn't. They can't move it. I mean, what is it? 400 and or 214,000 shares an hour and a half into the market. Wall Street can't buy that. They'd push that price. They'd come in and say, we need 5 million shares. And the price would go, whoa! So they can't do it, but you can. I hope this helps you. That's my goal. Some young lady called me a goat today. I know what goat means. Greatest of all time. You humble me. You humble me. I hope I can make your life better.